Hi guys, it's Ambry here, and welcome back to the channel if you're new here. So today I think it's about time to build a cozier and pretty home in my forever world. So that's what we're focusing on today. Starting off, I need some supplies like axes, pickaxes, and some more wood. And I'm also smelting up some sand so I can put windows in my house. I noticed I was in dire need of some cobblestone so I can smelt it and make some stone bricks. So I headed down to the mines to mine up some cobblestone. I didn't know exactly how much I needed, but I went ahead and just got a few stacks just to make sure that I'm good on it. In my opinion, the most relaxing part of this game is just mining, but I don't like going in caves because they're scary and I hate them. So I focus mainly on strip mining. So if you notice me pass over that gold, I promise you I'm coming back for it, but I don't need it right now. And my inventory always gets too full, so I'm just focusing on cobblestone at the moment. When I came back up, of course it was night, so I ran straight to the house and went to sleep. You'll notice that I'm wearing full diamond armor, and that is because I actually went into a cave, but that footage has disappeared completely. And I am not sure what happened, but something happened with my world. I think it might be because I added shaders later on, and I took my armor off to take a screenshot, and when I logged back into it, it was gone. It wasn't in any of my chests, it wasn't on my player, and it wasn't in my inventory, which is very unfortunate, but stuff happens. It'll be okay. Back to the positive and house building, I'm filling in this little pond thing that's right next to my barn. I also don't have any footage of me building that. I just went ahead and filled it in because I'm gonna need the area, and I also cleared out some of this grass because my house is gonna be decently big. It's not gonna be huge, but I did follow a tutorial on YouTube, and I will link the creator of both the barn and the house in the description. So I didn't go completely on script with what the original creator built with. Like, I'm not using any oak. I'm just using spruce, cobblestone, and stone bricks. You'll see that I tried to fill in with birch, but it didn't look quite right, so I took it all out. See, doesn't the spruce look so much better than the birch? So when I finally got finished with the floor of the bottom, I started working on the support beams on the walls. There's going to be lots of back and forth in this video because I run out of wood so many times and I have to go back, I have to plant saplings, I have to make sure they grow quicker. Lighting up my building areas and around my house is so important to me because I do not want to go get into a run-in with any monsters. And you'll see I don't have very good experiences with monsters in this game. And there was footage of me getting killed by a creeper, but of course that disappeared completely too. I was also one block off on one of these walls, so it looks kind of wonky, but I think that it adds some character to it. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but it's not exactly the same to the original creator. I still have some small details on the downstairs that I need to complete, and then I will finally get finished with it and start working on the upstairs. The hardest part of this journey would have to be building roofs, because I'm normally used to creative mode. I started playing Minecraft whenever the Xbox 360 came out, and me and my sisters all had to share one, and we all played creative mode. Most of the time, sometimes we'd have survival modes, but not all the time. This game just brings back so many memories from my childhood, and I absolutely adore it. When I first started using lanterns in Minecraft, I always thought that you just had to find them around, like generated structures. I didn't know that you could actually create them. I also went ahead and got some leaves so that I could put around the windows to make it look a little bit prettier. I also went ahead and put a chest in my new house so that I didn't have to run back and forth from my storage room, which you'll see in a later episode that I build a completely new one. And the only thing I hate about spruce trees is whenever they grow, like the big ones grow, it makes the ground look really nasty and it puts like brown dirt everywhere. And I stole this idea from someone, I don't remember who it was exactly, it's been a minute, but this is the easiest way to break one of these big trees. Now it's time to start the stairs. But of course, I'm not working through the night because monsters scare me, so I'm going to bed. I messed up right here and I didn't put a light inside the back of these stairs and I had monsters spawning in them. I do make quite a few mistakes when building this house, and you'll see here in a minute what I mean by that. I had to completely take off 2 walls to put on my front porch. I'm still not used to controls on a PC. I'm used to like PlayStation and Xbox. So I keep throwing my stuff down when I try to move forwards. I don't understand how I messed up and didn't realize it until way after I started filling in the walls, but that's beyond me. I also really want to find a cherry blossom biome because I absolutely love the color pink. It's my favorite color. But I'm wanting to build my new storage building out of the cherry planks. So that's probably what the next episode is going to consist of. And of course, I ran out of wood again, so I had to go get some more. This is why I said I regret not putting a torch or some type of light underneath these stairs, because I had monsters spawning. I also ran out of glass, so now I have to smelt some more sand. Just a warning, I don't get finished with the house in this episode, but the next one I will. I don't get the roof on it because it took me way too long, and that would have made it like an hour video. I'm just glad to get another house that actually looks decent, so I'm not too worried about not finishing it right now. I finally realized that I messed up the side of this house. So now I'm just taking everything down and wasting my glass that I spent so hard to get. I think right about here is a good stopping point for this video, but I do want to thank you guys for the support. There was actually supposed to be 3 gates right there, but I don't know what happened when I was building, but I messed it completely up. The final touch for this episode is going to be the double doors. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is what it looks like so far. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!